welcome to the show. We have a great lineup for you today, including tricky trivia, makeup tutorial, a performance, and much more. To start off our show, we have a very special guest. She is the founder of Jacob's Hope Rescue, a nonprofit animal rescue located here on Long Island. Their belief is every abandoned, neglected, or homeless animal deserves a chance at life, love, and a family. Please welcome today's leading lady, Katrina, to the show.
Hi.
What made you start Jacob's Hope Rescue?
Well, about 4 years ago, we got a call from a homeowner who had kittens on her property. She had called someone else to come and help them, and they were able to trap most of the kittens as well as the adults, but there was one kitten that they couldn't trap, so they left the kitten behind. So we went out there to get the kitten, and we did, and we successfully trapped the kitten. We brought it home, we socialized it. We had the kitten for about 6 or 7 weeks before we realized that his internal injuries were just too far gone. We named him Jacob, and we really loved him, and he was a very, very friendly kitten. But ultimately, with his extensive injuries inside, we had to euthanize Jacob. So basically, that's the night that we decided that, me and my friends decided that we were going to start a rescue, and that there were other Jacobs out there to save and to rescue, and our motto at that point for Jacob's Hope became No Paws Left Behind.
Wow. And how many animals have you saved this year?
This year we've saved over 300, but in the last 4 years we've saved close to 1,000 cats and dogs. Our goal really initially in the first year was to save 100, and in the first year we saved close to 250, and we realized we were onto something, and we also realized that it was bigger than us, and we started to learn a lot more about the community and how overpopulated it is.
Do you have any sponsors?
Yeah, we have an incredible sponsor, Pet Supplies Plus in Lake Ronkonkoma, to do adoptions, food drives with them as well. They're very supportive of us, and we've been using them for about now. Yeah.
How else do you promote?
We do a lot of different events. We go to street fairs, communities. We also go to firehouses, and we do Chinese auctions. We do fundraisers, paint and sip nights to try to get the community involved in fundraising to help support the medical bills and care for the animals.
Wow. So what are some of the things that your organization is in need of?
We always need food, obviously, with all the mouths that we're feeding. We need a lot of dry food and wet food. We need litter. Things that nobody really thinks of is like harnesses and leashes for the dogs and puppies when we rescue them. Everybody needs to get a harness or a leash or a collar. We need to raise funds for the medical. We work with an amazing vet, but our medical bills are always high in the thousands.
We have another member of Jacob's Hope Rescue joining us. Please welcome Trap and Release Director Nicole to the show. Nicole, you have an easy demonstration that everyone can do at home. Take it away.
This is a humane wildlife trap. This is how you set it. It's very easy. There's a little switch up here. You would bait it with something smelly, so like a tuna. Sometimes we use KFC. A lot of trappers have different tricks to get a cat, because sometimes you have a cat that's trap savvy. But basically, you also would cover this trap, and you would kind of hide it where the cat hangs. And you would make sure the cats are a little bit hungry before you went to go trap. So you would tell the caretaker, don't feed them, let me get them in the trap. Mm-hmm. You would put something smelly in there, and you would back up. You walk away from the trap, and you wait. But you don't leave. You do not leave a trap unattended. And I go food, they go in, they trap. You traps, they're in there. Now it's covered, because they do kind of freak out a little bit. You have it. You run up to it quickly, you make sure that it's covered, and you take the cat to where it has to go, which is to be spayed or neutered. That is primarily why we do this.
And I think the important thing to note is when you're doing this, you want to make sure that the reason that you're covering it is so this way, if there is any kind of other elements like the rain or the snow, they're protected from that once they get into the trap. Also, cats like dark places, so these are feral wild animals, and when the trap slams, it's a very loud noise, so it's going to scare them. So I think the important part is once that happens and the trap snaps, they kind of freak out a little, but when they're in the darkness with the covering, they will calm down so that you can easily and safely transport them without them getting hurt. And the other thing that Nicole had mentioned about the feeding, 24 hours of us coming. The most important thing for a homeowner to do is to listen to our instructions, because if they listen to our instructions, we can trap that cat in 5 minutes, but if they don't, there's take days for us to get a cat if the homeowner's not working with us but working against us. And the hungrier the cat is, they're not going to leave. They're not going to find another house to go to get food. They're going to come back. When they smell something, like she said with KFC, it's a different smell. It's not cat food. So it's like, right, it's a magic food. And to take the chance at that point from starving to go in and eat it, they hit this plate with their foot because the food, they're far enough in where this is not going to decapitate them. It's not going to cut their tail off. Most homeowners are afraid of that. So this is the safest way to get them to the office to be spayed and neutered at the vets.
Yes.
All right, well, for sure. I think that what you're doing is amazing, and our friends here at FTC agree. We are giving you a treat bag with special goodies for your next cat and dog rescues. Thank you both for being here and for all that you do. Thank you.
Thank you very much.